Hello, teachers. How are you? It was such a wonderful time last Sunday. Thank you so much for Tina Gypsanim for opening her house for all of us. I had so much food and I need to be on diet because of that. Now, so as day go by, like I just cannot believe like how time flies, right? Every single day, I meditate upon what I'm going to share with our AFAM group on Sundays, and how am I going to share with the teachers what to share in their Bible studies. So this Sunday will be the last Sunday that we are going to talk about bonding and cheering, encouraging for one another. And starting next week, we'll delve deep into the curriculum, David Zika curriculum, and we're gonna go spend a lot of time with that as well. Now, so this week's passage is Hebrews chapter 12, where it mentions the cloud of witnesses. I just want you to like read it through. What's the context? A lot of people think that the Bible, book of Hebrews, was written by Paul, but lately theological scholars, they claim that it might be Barnabas, it might be Apollo, some other folks. Now, this was written around AD 70, right before the fall of the Jerusalem temple. Now, during that time, a lot of chaotic events happened, and Christians were persecuted. They were attacked by so many people, like other religious groups and people in Rome. So, this particular passage was written to encourage them. Let's continue to run, finish the race, because of what? Because we have a great cloud of witnesses, people who have walked according to the Lord, like way before the Old Testament time, because the author mentions some of those faithful men from the Old Testament, but also people that are cheering for us around us, right? So-called pastors, teachers just like you, cheering for your students so that we can complete our race. Now, I don't want this to be like mundane, because I emphasize about the application many times, right, for the past several weeks. So I came up with several different, maybe a little bit more tangible and something that our kids can think about as far as how to apply this particular message into daily lives. Now, I came up with empathy in action, and this is clearly stated in your the Bible study guide. So instead of just thinking about welcoming others, take a step deeper. Actively try to understand what someone else is going through, right? Every day we go through a lot. We go through family issues, peer pressure, school issues. Sometimes I just cannot even share like how much pain that some of us and some of our students are going through. So challenges for 1 week, choose one person in our AFAM you don't usually talk with. So observe, listen, and consider what their experiences might be like, right? So what struggles might they be carrying? So at the next meeting, like share one insight about what you learned from before and after the service when you try to be intentional. Now, secondly, encouragement over comparison. So when we make jokes, I sometimes do that too. Like instead of like making jokes to just try to make people down, let's try to encourage them, right? Jealousy and competition can be significant roadblocks to true fellowship. So let's put that aside. I sometimes feel like when I see some of our youth, I look at them as my spiritual children, meaning that when they're my children, I don't compare them with like Mark Gibsonim's kids, like who are so gorgeous, and then say, "Oh man, why can't Sharon be like that? Why can't Martin be like that?" So just like that in our students' lives, let's just put the jealousy, competition aside, and let's have encouragement challenge. I also want to add authenticity, like sharing real testimonies, right? Let's try to take out all the layers that we have, even as teachers, right? At the end of the day, we're brothers and sisters in Christ, and we all struggle, like I said. So let's be more authentic in our group. So let us try to do that. And I encourage all of you to just have a wonderful, wonderful week, rest of the week. Thank you.